I have a story for you. Be me. Work at a cafe chocolate place out in the country, live on a farm. It's a quiet area. We serve homemade stuff. We normally get a lot of old people. Especially during the winters. Summers are pretty silent. I work the register. Serving. Cooking. Anything that needs doing really. It's not unusual to get groups of people that come regularly. But there was this really strange group of ladies. The Volunteer Mothers for Proper Education. Or VMP, self-important over 40-year-olds who write letters and other stuff to schools, demanding changes. All had the same bumper sticker with their little committee logo, which was the group initials on a set of stairs. Black on white. They had 10 members in total. They first started coming in 2009. Seemed pretty normal at first. But we started to notice weird patterns. They all dressed similarly, with cardigans. Long dresses and tightly done hair. Not that strange, but they never dressed individually at all. They always ordered the same thing as the head lady, let's call her the controller. The controller seemed to be the one who organized everything. Planned their little committee discussions and all that. The strictest woman I've ever seen. Spoke little. Never looked like she smiled once in her life. This group always came in at exactly 2:44 on the dot. And got their food at around 3 o'clock. Every day they'd order something different. But always the same as what the controller had chosen. Paid with their own money. One day one of the ladies in the committee decided she didn't feel like the food the controller had ordered. The controller gave her this death stare. I've never seen someone look so angry. The other lady immediately shrinks away. She orders last. Getting the same thing as the controller. The group comes back the next day. But there are only 9 members this time. The lady who wanted something else was gone. She was completely missing. We never saw her again. They come back every day and order the same thing. Again and again. One day there was an accident. It was 2011. This big metal decorative windmill next to the cafe collapsed and broke part of the roof. We have to close for the week, but it's 3:50. The controller demands the group be served regardless. We're all trying to get everyone out because there was a worry that the windmill could catch fire because the neon sign stuck to it had smashed. I, of course, have to give the group their money back and refuse service. I get fucking death stared down by the controller, beady eyes, hate-filled little eyes, unbelievably dark. They leave. Never come back. One day we get 4 angry, abusive reviews on site, all of them claiming abuse, harassment and other such BS. Storefront windows got scratched up with keys one day, no real proof to convict anyone. But I'm pretty damn sure it was one of them. This goes on. Group keeps spreading bad rumors about our cafe. We heard it through confused customers, bogus delivery orders. Even a false police report one day. Told us a lady claimed we dealt heroin under the counter. Easily proven untrue. Eventually they seem to give up. Never see them again. A little bit later. I heard from a friend who works at a diner on the highway about a similar incident with the group, but they only had 8 members, as far as he saw. The year was 2015. Few weeks ago, hadn't seen anything involving that group for years now, completely forgot until I saw a bumper sticker. VMP started seeing their group name everywhere, heard they got a new office in the town center. Funding community events and other such stuff. Also heard the mayor's wife had joined their group, never saw the original 4 ladies again. Except for the controller, she came back to our cafe, acted like she didn't know us. Asked to put up a flyer on our window, we say sure, she does so and leaves. Flyer is for some school fundraiser thing. I was pretty terrified when I saw her, to be honest. She looked like she was 90 now. But she was only like 40 years old. In 2011, she doesn't look so strict and angry anymore. She looked tired, really. Really tired. I looked at the flyer from outside and I saw her get into her car just outside the building and drive off. She's driving a UTE now, an utility vehicle. Like a pickup for non-Australians, LT's covered in mud and shit. And battered as hell. She used to drive a spotless red sedan. The back of the car is filled with rope. Shovels and a few filled trash bags. Bumper sticker is on the back window. VMPE never saw the lady again. I still have no idea what to think. But it's left me kinda scared. I'll post again if find out anything else weird about the ladies. I live in a real country-ass town. No real connection to the city. And they don't have a website. I think they're still a pretty small group who mostly invite mums and such. I've got a picture of the front of their office. And one of their posters. Which I took for that diner friend I mentioned.
But what is the point of that flyer? There's no phone number or anything. Is there? I don't see one. How bizarre. Sounds like a weird little cult.
To be honest, though I'm a longtime fan of /x/ and stuff. I'm not a big believer in stuff like cults and all that. But this group always been weird. I don't actually know if they have a phone number. I can't find one. Here's another picture from a while ago, outside a high school. I looked through my camera cards from last year and found an ad they had up on the metal boards they put around the football pitches. I've blocked out the address for obvious reasons. There's something about the way they word these things that's hella creepy. That's pretty much the entire story. I haven't seen that lady or any of the others since then. But this thread got me thinking, and I asked a few of my friends and found out one of their mums was a member of the group. This morning I went to his house and asked her about it. She said the group does shit like write petitions and send letters to school principals and such to try and change a few rules. She gets into a group with like 5 other mums from the group every Friday and they discuss. That all seems pretty normal to be honest, but when I asked her about the 10 ladies at the cafe, she said she'd never seen them before and she didn't really know anyone else from VMP. She doesn't know who runs it either. That was all she knew. I'm kinda unsure what to do about this now. Unless y'all have any suggestions.